All right, you guys see this? What is this, like 22 mods? Oof. You know, let's make this a little easy. Let me actually, okay, I think genuinely the only F1 I can really think of off the top of my head is the boiled one. Can you just sleep it away? Oh. Now there's so many more boiled one mods at this point, to the point where I don't even know how I can find the original one if it's still up. But oh man, this was kind of an insane, like, new low for like the horror Minecraft. There was just like no way we hit the point of just being, you know, like a next bot, like I said. People liked it too, you know, that's the thing. I think that was the craziest part. Like, people loved it. I'll be honest, I can never forgive it for blowing out my eardrums. That shit is so goddamn loud, it's kind of crazy. Off the top of my head, that's the only app I could think of. Okay, I tell you what, I got a good one. Wait, Ojar, I don't know how to say it. Oh. No, stop. People thought I disliked this one because I said 0 out of 10 for the power scaling, but that was like a joke of power scaling. No, I actually, and I guess I did criticize it a lot, but I criticized it a lot because I think some of the things, you know, it was a little bit lame. But I've played more. I never hated it. I played a bit more. It's definitely grown on me a lot more as well. I will, first of all, let me put that, let me just nip that in the bud. After playing it a lot more for my Fierce to Fellas, kind of did the same thing over and over. Finding the house structure was cool as hell though, I'm not gonna lie. Do you like surprises? No. Say no to that one. We will have to forgo that one and maybe... What are you pretending to get up? Come on, bro. Come on, I didn't mean it. I'm not even participating in your bullshit. Let me leave. I think finding the structure where this fella lived, but I was too scared to go in. I was on a mission. But I think it does the same thing too many times. It does the same thing way too many times. But I think it's safe for sure. I think it is pretty high tier. I mean, if you think of like the horror mods, I'll be honest, some of them get repetitive or way too in your face. The psychological horror ones, they have too much. It's a lot more easier for a psychological horror mod to like be better, just because it's not going to be in your face as so like constant. So like psychological horror ones, I think should always be like a lot better, just because, you know, not in your face so much, constantly one-shotting you. Although this mod, I think, does one-shot you a couple of times. Easy A, I do enjoy the mod, and I think it's like an easy add if I wanted a good horror mod. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna want to go for another hot take that I got some flack on for. The Anomaly. That's something? Oh, damn! Wait, he does that in the forest? Hey, he's normal now. Now, a lot of people, I tell you, no, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put it on A. Now, here's the thing. Now, about the slop and allegations, you know, is it slop, is it not? Now, look it, okay, look it. If you watch the video, I used him more, which made me like it more. Oh! What are you doing, bro? You're breaking the script. That's not supposed to happen. It is a bit. It is. I wish there was a config. I think the Anomaly is probably like the, from what I could think of. I feel like I have been so fallen behind in horror mods. Maybe there's a lot more I don't know. But I think that the Anomaly is one of the, I don't want to say best, but I guess maybe we'll say for the sake of this, one of the best hostile horror mods. I kind of wish it would chill out sometimes. I'm gonna say maybe it was bugging out on my playthrough of God's Anomaly. Fellas, go watch it. But man, I liked them a lot in it. It kind of 180'd my opinion a little bit. Like, I was still like, okay, wait a minute. This guy definitely has some issues. But man, the Anomaly, okay, this is kind of good. Like, I don't want to be stuck in it for so long, but it was just a little bit underwhelming and like a bit of a letdown to be like, oh, is that all this guy does? Because he does some crazy shit, and it sucks at the end of the day. He kind of just becomes, you know, he just runs at you and smacks the shit out of you. Like, you know, I can go 2 and 2. I do think it's an A. I kind of like the mod a lot. Okay, now I guess going into hot takes a bit. You guys remember I kind of shat on the God mod when it first came out. I'm watching. He took my berries away. What's his problem? And in my defense, there was really nothing of the mod. The mod at its base release really had nothing going on for it. it was fun. It was fun in the sense of like finding out like, oh, that's kind of cool. If you do bad things, you know, God comes out and kills you. But then at that point, it's also like, well, that's it. You know, that kind of, that's it. It did get better updates. I'll be honest, I played it after the update. I was a bit skeptical. I was like, I don't know about this. There's a reason why I made a mod pack with the mod in the center of it. I still haven't even done it. I might go back to it, to be honest. I probably will. So, hot take? Is that crazy? I liked it a lot. And I do think it's fair to say I haven't played it in a while. I don't know if it's got another update, but I definitely think it's S. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if people will disagree with that. I'm curious what the hell the goddamn general census is on some of these shits. I'm gonna see, sometimes I'll give my opinion and I'm like, ooh, I was a bit harsh on that. And some guy just says, bro, why are you kissing this mod's ass? That mod was shit. I'm like, oh damn. My apologies. So I'm curious, but I'm gonna take the heat. This is what I think, okay, fellas? Let's see what else we got, huh? What else can I talk about? Goatman. What was it? You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I kind of glazed Goatman a lot, the early part. And you know, I think fair enough. I do like Goatman. I like his model. I like a lot of things about him. He's got some things, but I'm not gonna lie. After playing Furious to Fellas with him, he's kind of a bitch. I'm gonna be honest. He's kind of a bitch. You know, a lot of times he didn't really want to fight me. You know, a lot of the times he just ran after one hit, and I was like, well, shit, man. What are we doing here? You want to fight or not? You're kind of being a little bitch. And he comes out constantly. Did not let up. But part of me still liked it. But I think you should really know. It really kind of gets annoying. Like, it can get annoying. You know, I find it charming, and, you know, you can live in a village, but that's, you know, it's kind of limiting in your playstyle. I still like it. I almost want to put it at B, but you know what? I like it too much. I'm a sucker for Goatman. I love you, Goatman. That's an A. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of surprised I'm putting them high up there. I'll tell you what. The first episode of Slopper now. Let's go back a little. The Knocker. What's up? You want to fight? Oh, did you run in my house? You. What the fuck? What the fuck is it? It's funny. I genuinely thought I'd go into the Knocker and be like, I hate this. The man from the Fog guy made this. I hate this. No, I actually like the Knocker. I thought, wow, this is a little neat thing, and I still think the Knocker is pretty good. I tried it somewhat recently, but not as much. I'm not a fan of him building. Not a fan of him building, really, to be honest. I don't really like that, but it's not the worst thing. I just think that's a little goofy. I think it came a little goofy. I like the Knocker, though. I think it's like I kind of wish there was more mods like the Knocker as well. Like, I think the Knocker's fun, so I gotta be somewhat high, not too much. Actually, shit, I don't know. Damn, I feel like I'm gonna lose my credibility here, but I kind of think it's A. I don't know, like, I enjoy it. Here's the thing too. I feel like every time I see horror mod reviews or tier lists, they're like, this shit didn't scare me, bro. I'm so tough and shit. And granted, maybe I come off sounding like that. Well, you know, that's not it. I think what it does is so important. What it's advertising itself as is also important. Because, you know, why am I going to shit on a mod that's like, oh, we're doing this, and they do it perfectly? You know, I'm not going to be like, oh, it's lack of content. It really depends on, you know, the context of it. But I think it's important what the mod's trying to do, what it's setting out to do. You know, I try to rate it on that, not like, oh, well, this mod does this and more, you know. And I think the Knocker is a very, like, unique mod in what it's doing. Yeah, you know, I can see why maybe at the very least I don't want these to go under C. If you make an argument for B, yeah, maybe. But I you know, I'm gonna put it there. My eyes panned like down there and saw the Imitators, and I couldn't help but chuckle. Imitators, ooh. Oh shit, yep. Why is he switching up? Never let him know your next move, ass. What the hell? Imitators. I felt so bad because, you know, sometimes it's a bit hard. Like, you're like, oh, is this satire? A goddamn Gobble Goblin got me thinking satire mods a lot existing. Or Red Eye Larry as well.
Okay, he's Red-Eye Berry.
I'm Red-Eye Berry. I'm Red-Eye Berry.
Okay.
Red-Eye Berry.
Okay, I'm genuinely worried I have malware.
No, there are satire mods, but Imitators was not satire, and I could not tell. Okay. That being said, I think it's kind of cool. You know, like I feel like there's some mods where you just have like nothing to say at all, and there's so much bedrock or mods where I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I don't care to say anything. Like, I'm not even like insulted in a funny way. Like that was just okay. You scammed me, bro. Give me my money back. Give me it back. But you know, Imitators is like, there's a lot to say there. They got personality. They got little characters going on. You know, I think that's completely fine for a base. Like with updates, you know, it'll be fixed up. I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know what's going on, but like I don't think Imitators was like bad or a slap to the face. You know, like it was. Did I say it wasn't bad? Okay, no, it was bad, but not in the same sense. You know, like it had its flaws, but like there are still some aspects you can enjoy. You know. So you know, despite saying all that, you know, a D or maybe C. No, I think it's a D, because there were some things where it was like, some things were cool. Like if you make something cool, I think that's, hey, pat yourself on the back. You made something cool. Some things are cool in there, and you know, some things were a little wonky and crazy, but at the same time, it's somewhat great. You know, just the execution isn't there, and you know, I can't just be like, I see your vision, A+. You know, but. Sorry, I'm gonna be hard rambling. Hopefully people understand my thoughts here. Okay, let's see what else. There's a lot. I don't even know which one to touch first. Okay, broken script. I guess that should be the obvious one. Oh, fuck me, that was fucking scary. Jesus. No. I mean, it's S, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even touched much of it. The Fears to Fellas was supposed to be like my gateway into doing most of it, but man, the mod kind of updated fast, and I kind of fell behind. Then I did that vanilla world with just broken script, and I'll be honest, it took so long, and then I kind of got like really scared to go in the games. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like there'd be points where my heart was racing so fast, and it felt like I was just like, I could not take it. Like that shit was just too scary. I've had that happen with other horror games, fun enough. Like, I know Resident Evil's not that scary, but it had it happen with Resident Evil, and I was just like, I can't. I genuinely really can't play. Kind of like, it's just too much. Broken Script does have that feel. It really does make me scared to a point where I gotta take a break from this shit, man. It's a bit much for me. I'm too paranoid. I'm on edge, you know? I mean, yeah, I wish I could say more about it. I feel like there's so much I don't understand. There's a goddamn wiki, but I don't even want to browse the wiki. I want to play the mod more itself, but so much things to do, fellas. So much mods I gotta catch up on. But I think it's fair to say yes. Like, I genuinely do think. I mean, the broken script inspired so much shit as well. Like, we can leave it as is, yes. Fortunately, I don't have too much to say. Okay, let's get a little bit of a baddie, okay, guys? Can we get a baddie real quick? The silence, okay? Ah, he's cheating! He's cheating! He's cheating! He's cheating! Ah, fuck it, I'm winning. Oh, he's 3 blocks. No! 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 I kind of did a video on it late, but I did play it a couple times beforehand, and it was a bit like you know, like okay, here's the issue. So the silence, there's things I like about the silence, which is the unfortunate part. The biggest issue is the silence gets ruined by those jump scares that are so loud. I kind of wish the guy was more mystical. Like, I think I'm not gonna lie, the silence is, like, I actually love it so much. I wish the silences worked on and gave a much more attention. And, you know, the mod dev gave it attention it needed. Like, there's some, like, the guy who comes out has a little own unique weapon. Granted, like, he's a little black figure, but I think, no, it passes and works. There's, like, a structure for it. You know, that was insanely kind of rare, but I liked his face. Like, his face was kind of like, this is creepy. Like, the knocker, it's a bit goofy. It's grown. Oh, my goodness, I'm looking at his face, and it's it's pissing me off. You look goofy. You're goofy looking. But I think the silence's face, you know, make a joke about all you want, but I think it's, like, interesting. It's really, like, there's something, this mod, like, it has the face to it. But obviously, it kind of falls flat with, you know, the random jump scares. Bro, the jump scares are so goddamn goofy, man. The jump scares are so goddamn goofy. Literally, like, there's like a... Oh my god, they're goofy, man. They're goofy. I can't get over how goofy they are. The dimension aspect, it sucks too, because the dimension aspect is almost cool. And it, you know, it doesn't let you be in there for too long, which I think is fine. I think it just happens way too frequently. And the entities in there should be a bit more eerie and weird. I feel like they were just a bit like, huh? Is this an accident? I think they're accidentally spawning here. Like, they didn't really feel like they belonged. They didn't feel weird. But, you know, the dimension was somewhat interesting. It needed to be more rare. Yeah, yada yada. Yeah, it sucks because there's some things I like, but oh, hope I'm not talking in circles here. I want to give it a D because, now you know what? See, is that crazy? I'll put it in C, okay? I'd be so, here's the thing, I can't realistically play it because it's gonna give me a headache every time. But you know, like I'd endure the headache a bit if a mod pack had it, you know, like I wouldn't go out of my way to take it out. Okay, now that I've lost all my credibility, no, I think these are kind of fine. I don't think there's anything crazy like about this. Okay, the Mimicer.
Ah! Where is he? Where is he?
It's controlling me. I can't help myself. I am in pain. My skin is stretched to its limits.
Okay, I feel like that's a little bit cheesy. Oh!
Ever since the accident.
That's a little cheesy. Oh, come on. Oh, no gravestone?
You know, it was a cave dweller reskin, right? That's what it was. I mean, how are you gonna give it so much more if it's this thing, you know? The model's alright, whatever. It was interesting, you know. I think it was just D on the same tier as Imitators. I like him talking. I don't even remember what he says. What does he say? I am the parasite. I'm among us. Not much to say. Not much to say. I don't know. He's a cave dweller reskin. Playmate.
But why? But why do you do that? And like,
If you notice, he has a different icon now, which is kind of weird. The dev like updated him near the time I made the video. Just saying, the dev updated him to just have a new skin, I think, which is really weird. I think it was just that. I liked him a lot. Like, do you want to play a game? I am burning your house down. Like, I like that. Like, the stuff he did, like, I kind of wish, like, why didn't more mod devs do some stuff like that? Like, I would have been fine for that as a trend. Like, just little small gimmicky stuff like that, or like, I don't know, worked off it. Like, if I would have saw that early on for Slop or not, like, you know, making videos, I would have been like, this ain't that bad, fellas. Just ain't that bad. Like, I can't wait to see what new horror mods bring. Like, it was fun and interesting. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. You know what? C. I think C is a hard, like, had a lot of potential. Had a lot of potential type of thing, you know? Okay, Psychopath. You know what? That's fine. Let's do Psychopath.
please. You think I could close the door on him? What do you think happens? Oh wait, yeah, go over here. Go over here. But you lost your chainsaw. Ooh, Jesus.
I think I got a couple of updates after I made a video on it, so, you know, maybe a bit out of date take. But I liked it. I kind of wanted to do a video with it. I could still maybe, but we'll see. He was cool. You know, I don't know what to say. He was cool. Like, I kind of surprised I almost didn't, you know, play this. At the very least, I think if there's you know, I think it's an easy B. Because it's way better than C, and I wouldn't say it's up here. Maybe it is, but, you know, I think B for sure. Man, I love his goddamn chainsaw. Like, he feels like an actual psychopath. He kind of does, you know. The early stages, I'm sure, you know, has its issues, but I can rationalize it in a mod pack easier. Okay, I guess we could do the Disturb. Ooh! Oh, we just gonna pretend? Hold up. What are you? Oh, he's choking me. The bitch is choking me. You know, it's gonna be a bit hard to be like here, because you know it changed, and I think a big update's coming out still. But I mean, there's a part of me that likes it a lot still. But that shit's too loud. First of all, I would never play that. Like the silence, I'd play the silence over it if like someone was like, "We're putting this shit max volume. You're not allowed to leave until you play 12." Like I could not. That'd be a death sentence. That shit is so loud. It generally made me like, I was gonna bug out, man. It's crazy. Okay. I think C. Yeah, I think C makes the most sense. I'll give it a little up higher. I think it's gonna have potential to be B, but I think the new update, it was way so messy. It was spawning the ground and stuff. But I think it has potential for a B. The first version definitely felt, you know, pretty fun, and just like I said, I think mods that do a more subtle approach that are in your face aggressively are always gonna seem better, because like a mid mod is kind of like fine, but a shitty mod that's aggressive and loud and hurts your ears is like, okay, now I hate you as a mod. But a mid mod, you know, it's fine. You might sneak your way up a bit just by doing a bit more cool new things. Okay, you know what? We'll talk about the clone. The clone.
Like, I don't think he looks cool, but like he probably thinks he looks cool is what I'm saying. You know? How would I? Was that the? All right, I was.
Man, you know, I playing it. It was kind of like, this is almost like really interesting. You know, I think it should have been the character's player model. I think a lot of people said that as well. Don't know the logistics of how hard that is, and you know. I remember there's a mod that uses your skin when you become a zombie and it becomes more green. So like surely, guys, the science is there. Okay, the science is there. We just need to know how to put it in this mod. So yeah, because what, the 3 skins as it is now, it's just like cool guy, other cool guy, and cool Steve. And it's just like, bro, it's a little jarring to see these fellas in my world. I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather actually not see them. I'd rather have Hero Brian. And the clone, the monster himself, it's not the greatest, but you know, it's unique. You know, it's unique. Well, not super unique, but it's unique enough in its own right. But I'm not really eager to play it. You know, I don't think it had crazy potential, but I'd definitely say, you know, like a C. Okay, what do we got? Root of Fear.
Chill out, bro. I'm not doing anything to you.
Oh! Root of Fear. I'm gonna be honest. Root of Fear, super high quality. It's a little crazy how high quality it is. I'm kind of curious what the mod devs are gonna do if anything else. You know, I like the work is kind of crazy. Like, you know, say what you want about all the other mods, but I think this might be the like one of the highest quality horror mods I'm seeing. Like, I genuinely think that is the case. The biggest issue is replayability. Like, I don't think it was that fun to do it over and over. Like, I kind of got like a little like, it's happening again, and I kind of don't really want to deal with it, you know. It like, but the thing is, there's a config, so you can kind of like a bug on me. I'm kind of bugging out. Okay, there's a config, so it's not the worst thing, you know. And it's not like the most atrocious thing, because it, you know, more mobs start coming out, I think, and start going for you because it is nighttime. There's no light, so it is cool, but you know, I don't think it's like a super in-depth thing that has me like glued to it. Like, I probably wouldn't want to add it to so much mod packs, because I'm like, oh well, then we're gonna have to do this. I don't know. At the same time, it does sound cool. Like, it is, like, maybe if I did want that feel, I would add it. Like, I feel like playing with friends and having this go on, that would be kind of crazy. You know, I was gonna say B, but I think that's easily A. I think the potential is crazy. It's still a good mod, but the potential it has beyond is extra. This is pretty crazy. Maybe there will be updates. Who knows? Maybe there even is one. Okay, the one who watches. He was right there. Wait, that's so. He's. Goosebumps. I don't think it's got an update. Actually, let me see. I'm a little curious. Shit, is that an update? I can't tell. Has it got an update since I've played it? Maybe. Okay, I'm kind of curious to play it again then. I think there. Okay, here's the thing. Like, for sure, it's pretty good. Like at the very least, I could say, I think there's a lot to be desired still, and huge lack of sounds. But there are some things I like the structures. I kind of like his model. He does a little mining thing. His sounds, I swear, his sounds should be a bit more louder. Did not hear it much, but it's decent. Like, it's for sure decent. I'll be honest, I'm still not the biggest fan. Maybe if I played a mod pack again with it, I'd change my mind. I think B. I think B though. It could be a higher rating. You know, there's a new version, and honestly, it might just be intended for long ass mod packs, which I'm interested for. You know, who knows? Okay, let's see the Smiler. Oh, hey, let me get through. Let me get through. Oh, no, please. This goddamn bastard. I mean, give it a D. I'm gonna be honest. I was not a fan of it. He had his unique signature weapon. What was it? The fire axe. Not a fan of him. He just smacked the shit out of me. He was using like magic to hold me underwater, and it's like, come on, bro. What the hell are we doing here, huh? He cheats too. He's a goddamn cheater. Not even like in a fun cheating way. No, he just, bro, don't listen to the rules of the law. Okay, the Rolling Giant. I'm not gonna lie. The Rolling Giant has like some background music from the thing, and I think it's from, you know, the video. This is the mod. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, it should be an F with the boiling one, but at the same time, like, hearing the little rolling sounds behind me, and I like look around, I'm like, this fucking guy, man. Like, it's so funny. It's so weird and jarring. Like, I guess it's almost good in that way how it's jarring. Like, it doesn't do some jump scare. He just like rolls up to you and smacks the shit out of you and kills you. Not even an animation. That's kind of funny. It's kind of, the model's pretty good. I'm sorry, Boiled One. You're by yourself. Even the Rolling Giant was kind of better than you. Like, I'd add the Rolling Giant before I ever add the Boiled One. Dark Mist.
Send me to the realm. Oh, that one just went there. Whoa, he's like a goddamn fish. There's some.
I think I got another. Got so many updates. It's hard to keep up. I think there's a lot of fun things. I don't know too much about it to really like glaze it, but I think at the very least, I think I can say like a B. Like, there are some great things about it. The running thing, yeah, it was pretty good. I don't think it was like super crazy to the point where I'd add it to like everything. Maybe I'll try it again one day. Decent for sure. B, easy B. Okay, the last video. I was gonna say, what's his name again? The Mimic Dweller.
What's the lore and reasoning for that, huh? This bum ass dude's just trying to get away from society or what? Bro, it's goddamn 12 in the afternoon. What are you doing?
It did its job, and there's some things, but the villager in his underwear keeps taking me out. Like, I can't stop thinking about, like, I can't take the mod as serious or even think about adding it, because I just think about the villager in his underwear, and I'm like, why is that? Why is he in his underwear? It kind of sucks. Certain things happen because I feel like it kind of breaks my immersion from wanting to add it. I would say a C. Like, I don't really want to add it too much. I think it was kind of neat as a little thing, but I feel like it's kind of silly, a little bit too silly sometimes. Man from the Shadows. Oh, what the fuck was that? I'm not gonna lie, I got an update, and I got to experience a little bit of it. Stop. What are you gonna do, bro?
I know you're not sleeping.
Boy, you're right about that. I'll give you that. You gonna let me sleep though?
Wake up.
Are you not? I'm not. This is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it. You said it was slop last time, and you know, it was pretty bad last time. But it was still some interesting things. I'm so curious. It kind of scared me, guys. It kind of scared me. I could give it a C for now. You know, maybe when I played, hey, it looks like he's holding it. Now it looks like he's holding it. I could give it a C for now. It might be better. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if it was better. Now the final one, the motor.
Oh my goodness. What is he? Oh, is he doing the fake run? Flee? Okay, I might be able to catch his ass. Wait, go on the sand. Go back on the sand. I'm actually going to catch his ass. Oh, he's not even like... Okay, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
I forgot. Is that what it's all just called? The motor? It was decent. I think a beast, this mythical beast thing that you can sometimes hit, and I'm forgetting a bit about it, but no, I definitely felt like this is a little eerie, weird, kind of interesting. Like, has it got any updates actually? Let me see. May 5th? I don't think it has. It was interesting for what it is. I don't think it was ever meant to be super big. I think B. I feel like I can easily add it and be like, it's a neat thing to see. It's interesting. It's not super invasive, if I recall, so easy. Well, fellas, there it is. I kind of expected it to look like this. Any crazy hot takes that I lose my credibility? That's pretty chill. Hope you fellas enjoyed this one.